California's Governor Jerry Brown issuing more than 100 pardons on Christmas. Two of these, in fact, were to immigrants who were about to be deported for crimes in the United States. Joining us now is actor and California Congressional candidate Antonio Sabato, Jr. Antonio, what are your thoughts on this? A lot of people think it's a direct thumbing of the nose from Jerry Brown to Donald Trump.
Well, good morning. I want to say to everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's going to be an amazing 2018, thanks to our president and all the hard work that he's been putting into fixing our country. But going back to your question, Jerry Brown, I mean, listen, he needs to step down. He's been in government for way too long. And right now he needs to start acting like the state of California is part of the rest of the country. All he does is complain about our president all day long, and then he pushes for something like this. And, you know, these are illegal immigrants who've come here, and not only that, but they're criminals, so they need to be deported as soon as possible, and he's not doing that. So I think it's time he steps down, and you know, we start putting officials and taking care of our state of California, and I'm definitely one of them, because I'm going to fight to get my seat red again in my county, District 26, Ventura County, make sure that I get in Congress in 2018. It's, you know, we need to have the American people behind me.
Right.
Go to voteantonio.com and let's make it happen.
You know, of course, California, well known for its income inequality, and now the spike in homelessness has been outrageous. I mean, it's just crazy.
Outrageous.
And it's these policies that you just have to wonder, you know, okay, if you're in Hollywood and Silicon Valley, you can deal with it, but there are millions of people in your state, Antonio, who are suffering.
They're suffering. You know, we're paying $23 billion on immigrations alone every single year. And like you said, you know, homelessness, we have the opioids epidemic, you know, addiction in the state of California is overwhelming. That's why I started a nonprofit, True Hope Calling, to help anyone in need. But we need to step up. We need to start putting the American people first. Our country is first, making America great again. That's my whole thing. And we make our county of Ventura County red again.
Right.
It's a good. We're doing it the right thing.
Okay, so I've got another one for you on the with President Trump's accomplishments, and this is the Wall Street Journal speaking about this new tax plan. It says it opens up the door big time for companies to bring at least $400 billion back from overseas into our country. What's your take on that?
Yeah. It's amazing. It's beautiful what the president has been trying to do, and actually accomplishing something like this. I mean, having more jobs come into America, you know, having stuff made in the USA, made in America, that's going to be great. I think 2018 is going to be one of our best year in America, and I'm looking forward to it. And this tax reform, tax cut is, we're heading in the right direction, and we're putting the American people first, and I'm excited about that.
So, having said that, that was one of the key components of the Trump agenda. Next, infrastructure, building the wall, you know, removing more of Obamacare, fixing that. You confident he can get those things done?
Yeah, I think so. If there's one man who could actually get the job done, is our President Trump, and he's making some amazing moves. And 2018 is just the beginning. I mean, look what he's done in about 12 months. So I give him a lot of credit.
All right, I've got to ask you about this, because now there's a story. Unions are reportedly looking to organize potential workers as recreational marijuana becomes legal in your state of California. What are your thoughts? Unionize pot workers.
Oh, I think we need to do that. I think we need to regulate selling the marijuana all over the country, and especially in California. So we need to start regulating and putting the American people first, and we need to protect the American people. So it's already legal, so let's just, you know, put our efforts together and make sure that we can accomplish this and regulate it.
Are you concerned about the idea of unions being involved in this, or would you like to see more of a free market or small businesses and those kind of folks get involved to try to grow businesses?
Well, I like the small business growing. That's my philosophy. I think that's just the backbone of this country. So I think we need to support that. But at the same time, we need to regulate and make sure that the American people are safe, and especially children.
Antonio, thank you very much, and good luck with the campaign.
My pleasure.